What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Bayless-Jones now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Now for the first time, here's the rookie from Oregon State. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. That's going to leave him with a tough. Third and long. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Ready. 60 bison. 19 tight.
Third and long. They're going to throw. He's going deep this time. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. The Steelers set to punt it. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
25-yard line.
Bucks to the line. First and 10. Mayfield comes out throwing. Finds him on the crossing route. Has some daylight through the 40. This is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
First down, Buccaneers.
180.
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Regular, rep, 180. What's up?
Baker now from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's up?
Throwing again is Baker. That's caught. It's Kate Otten. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, this game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
180. Done.
On the give, this is Irving. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. When it comes into play, 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Alert, alert. 180. Pistol, pistol, pistol. Gun.
Mayfield now from the gun. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, I certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop them.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. On the return, here's Jones. This makes it up to the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 19, Tiger, 19. Ready.
Right up the gut. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there. You even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Ready. Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but at least so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-some years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Ready, ready.
On 1st down, they'll run. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 32 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Toward the sideline, and he's got Metcalf. And he's going to be out of bounds after looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Got it. Ready?
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal.
Come on, come on. Set. Let go.
They're going play action. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Defense bringing in a fifth DB, third and goal.
Let's go. Ready, ready?
They're going to try and throw it here. He will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Irving on the counter. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Pittsburgh right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll begin the quarter with second and 8. From the gun, Mayfield. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So they're left facing third and long. Throw here, third down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Set. 180. Watch out.
Throwing, Baker. Gets it to him on the screen. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
At that down the distance, this group is pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
On first down, they're going to run with Irving. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
180. Run. Real. Watch.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. He finds Bailey, working downfield here. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Point it right. Watch out.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to be hit and sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
180. Kings.
To throw is Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 2nd quarter lead. Baker Mayfield a touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19.
That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And this one will careen out of bounds just into enemy territory there.
At their own 48-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Good. What's up?
We give to Irving to start this drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Good. Pistol. 180.
They send McMillan left.
Good.
Here's Mayfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got a man, Bailey has it. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's the give to Irving. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
One defender failed. His buddy was there to swarm to the ball to make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Steelers' 23-yard line.
180. Real. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
To throw, Mayfield. Hits his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
To number 7, Bucky Irving.
So we've reached that 2-minute warning. And it's the Buccaneers with 3rd and 5.
Run. Good. 180. Point it right. Regular. Hey, alert. Done.
Here's Baker to throw. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers grow their lead just before halftime.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route could provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And this one is launched downfield. Oh, intended for Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked up by Pete Wilson. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
I know he started the play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
It's fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not been the standard they set for themselves.
But you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you only see some. Life just slows you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Completed over the middle. He's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Let's go now.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard
60
line.
Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Still sticking with the passing game. Good screen to the running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He gets this one to Fryermuth. And that's a pick for a touchdown. The Steelers make it a one-score game before halftime. And Fryermuth the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one right down the middle. The Steelers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. Making some progress here. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Regular. Done.
He'll throw it. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that's incomplete. And it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Could not beat the defender there. So 2nd down coming up.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, He gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Real. Hey, alert 33.
One final shot before the half. And this final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bucks to the line. First and 10. They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. What a hit! And the ball's loose! And he falls on his own miscue, and that sets him up with a first down. Well, he got his own miscue back, so no harm, no foul, but they're still not happy seeing him putting that football on the ground.
It's not like he just dropped it, though. Took a pretty nice hit to jar it free, but what do they teach you? When you got a nice game, what do you got to do?
Ball security, Brock, is job security.
Put that on a T-shirt.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this is going to take them up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Going to the ground again on first. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
180! Point it right. Up. Run.
Baker now from the gun. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. The sack forces a now tougher third down.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Working quickly here.
King.
Third and long, Mayfield. Out wide, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
Mayfield's pass intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
On the ready.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Ready.
They're going play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. No one's around him. He's got space. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers start the second half with some needed points. Roman Wilson, a touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He completes it in traffic. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Mayfield now from the gun. Oh no, they get him yet again. Floyd Black has got it. And the Steelers have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Now, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Go.
First down, play action. Left side, caught by Metcalf. They're going to keep moving forward, block down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. Multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, I always say, is you got to catch it first. But on the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Come on. 60, Panther 11.
I'll throw it. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Here we go. Shot.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. He's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
70,
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Now right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
60 boxes.
Back to throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. There are costly interceptions, Brock. And then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. it's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
That's good.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, Tampa
They'll
Bay.
come up on 1st and 10. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
33.
Here's Mayfield. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Baker throwing again. He finds Bailey working downfield here. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get those feet down.
Irving on the inside give. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
180. Up, run. Done.
To throw, Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down.
How well they were moving the ball in this possession, surprising. Surprising to see them get caught up now. And even more surprising, Kate, to see them knock so far backwards with a sack. At this point, well, you got to get back on schedule. Maybe even a manageable 4th down if you don't get the first.
Steelers in the dime for this third down. 3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And they do not break the tie here in the 4th.
Well, they got the chance to kick a potential game winner, Kate, and that's all that kicker wanted, a chance. Unfortunately, he didn't make it. And all he can hope now, tie game late here, is that his counterpart across the way, warming up in that kicking net, he doesn't get the chance to end it himself.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Give now to the running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Ready. Viking.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Metcalf's got it. Complete. And he's going to have this one down at the 37. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. That's a Steelers 1st down.
I mean, love watching a great thrower. I love watching a well-done wide receiver. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he gets some decent yardage there before they send him out. Looks like about 6, so we got 2nd and 4.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here we go. Here we go.
Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've left over the week during practice. They're both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Handoff on 2nd and short. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first to stop this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Trap 50. Trap roll 80. Go.
He's back to throw. It's caught by Wilson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 4th-quarter lead. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180. Real. Regular.
Throwing, Baker. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, here's Baker. And brought in downfield by Otten. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. This play goes for 36. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Back to throw. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers cut it to a punch late in this one. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion? Or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's the handoff. Rob for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go, here we go. 19.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Tampa spends its second time out now. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Brings up third and 6.
6 yards to go here. It's third down.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cup 19, Cup 19.
He'll look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And it's going to be a win for the Steelers. He gets him the first, and they can run this clock out.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Get it. Ready?
They'll run here on first down. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, because they drop it behind the line. They're going to call their final timeout here. Just 9 seconds to go.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Back. Viking 18. Ready?
They give it to him again. And only can get his yard here, but it's going to be third down.
Corner in on the tackle.
So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? Or both?
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game